What's up, people? How are you guys? What's up, Finn? What's up, Adam? What's up, Gupta? Can you do gold trade today? I don't trade gold live. I can review gold though. Today will be a good day. Pre NFP though. What's up, Zach? Okay, guys. No shot. Tesla's opening at 225. That hurts a bit. Can't lie. Gold analysis for one time. Sure, I got you. I got you. What's up, Sonny? You're new? What's up, dude? What's up, man? I mean, it looks like we're going to these highs. Just based off the displacement alone, I would just follow. We tapped into the hourly. Could go up from there. Hourly fair value gap, swap sell side. At your 15-minute fair value gap tapped in. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna go up, bro. Wait for a confirmation. Could have another manipulation like lower. So Piyush, very long on ES. And we have news at 10. Okay, so what are we looking for? Um JP. Oh man, I miss you, brother. How are you, man? Daily data highs plus London highs plus Asia highs plus equal high. um I mean, to me, a lot of people say not to trade today. Yeah, a lot of people don't trade before NFP, but you have something for me? What's up, brother? A lot of people say don't trade before NFP. If there's red folder news, I'm more interested, but you got to be cautious always. It could still be choppy. Kind of just see what 930 does. Looking for the sweep and long that shit. I might be looking for something similar. We had the daily fair value gap above. If we take previous day low, we could maybe go higher from there. These lows are too clean. Yeah, we are weak. I mean, we have a daily bearish fair value gap we have to get through if we were gonna reverse. No SMT. That's an opening at 226, guys. We sold at 220, so that would have been an extra, like an extra $200. You are right about that, but the fact we didn't touch Wednesday's low, I feel like they just engineered this. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's pretty choppy. I would still want to see it. Look, I'm personally, I'm like short-term bearish. I want to see these lows get taken. Do you have any long-term? Yeah, I hold Solana. It's doing ass. Doing really ass. I more like doing stocks because like if I'm bullish on Nasdaq, I'll just buy discount Nasdaq stocks. So, oh, this is not Nasdaq. I mean, yeah, I would want to see lower first, still, to be honest. Let's check out the economic calendar. I'm bullish in gold. That's happening. I'm gonna get more to crypto. Tuesday low, too obvious. Algos watching my trades. What's up, Sarah? Sarah, man. Good morning, brother. Yeah, I think we go lower. I mean, we're retracing up right now. Could just be using that news wick, right? And then go lower from there. And reach 50%. I mean, that's the rejection block. So could go lower from there, take out the south side. I'm bullish on gold. We swap the sell side. That's your breaker block. Fair value gap. Chain of theta delivery, order block, breaker block. Fair value gap right there. It's a tiny one, but it's still a fair value gap, right? This is a fair value gap. Standard deviations. Lines up pretty nicely with the high. Maybe you get -1. That's your institutional order flow entry drill. Left that fair value gap open. Looks like we're going by side of the curve. That's your first partial, this high. Those relative equal highs, partial 1, partial 2. This is all after sweeping the sell side. 1 mini or 5 micro? I wouldn't do 1 mini unless you have deep pockets. I would do micros. Can you explain why it's a breaker? Yeah, I got you. I mean, breaker is just liquidity sweep, market structure shift. So if you can go on that chart and you can mark the liquidity sweep and then the market structure shift, that's a breaker. Where's trade of it? Look, I'll mark it one time. Liquidity sweep right here. Market structure shift right here. So your last down close candle before liquidity sweep. That's this one. Or last up close candle, sorry. So that's your breaker. This is your first partial right here. You got a partial here. Your equity, running down equity. Stop loss would be below this order block. So you should be relatively break even if you took this trade. Or even this fair value gap. You sent me something? Where did you on Discord? You sent it on Discord, brother? Instagram? So we have 5 minutes till market open. I'd want to see these lows get taken. We have relative equal highs, and then the news high. He said 5 days. I have them all marked out here. So I'll check Instagram in a second, brother. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. 20, nah, 20 is crazy, bro. Decent. The first time rate cut. Interesting. Interesting. Is that Nasdaq? Lower we could cut. Yeah, I mean with elections, man. Elections coming up too. Anything could happen, bro. It's possible. Very possible we see lower prices. We had this shift on the daily chart, so right, look at the daily chart. We had the shift. Yeah, I saw your rate cut thing, brother. Yeah, man, it's possible. It's about 225, man. I'm gonna close this shit because I don't own Tesla anymore. It's just sad now. So that's gold. That's gold. Okay, 4 minutes. Let's check out the economic calendar quickly. Back to 380p news set up on 4 hour equal lows, hit on 1 hour plus 4 hour double tops was 1K bomb, didn't sell down 200 and resilient to ambiguity day 2 futures. Bro, if gold took the all-time high liquidity for NP, what should we plan for? I think it's gonna go up there now. That's what it looks bullish as hell. This is your first partial, like I said. And I'll just save the rest for there probably. It's gonna this is your first partial. Um Gold takes all-time highs, and you wait, brother. You either just go long and hope off like any setup that forms, or just wait for more market structure on the daily chart. Like Nas is sinking. Okay, so it looks like yeah, we definitely rejected off that rejection block. We failed to get up into 50% of this wick, so definitely going for lower prices. I'd want to see the sell side daily low get taken. From there, potentially move higher into the daily fair value gap. We also have the volume imbalance down here. I'd be scanning for SMTs at the same time. So I believe that's the low we're referring to. I mean, these are relatively equal lows. Asia lows on Tuesday. Actually took them on yes, but nonetheless. Why did it change to bullish? Well, simply because we're so close to all-time highs. We displaced aggressively. And I think DXY is bearish, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure it looks bearish. Yeah. I mean, see how we inverted the daily fair value gap here. We're trading deep. We've been a chain to stay delivery. We tap into the weekly fair value gap on DXY. So from there we go lower. DXY goes lower, therefore gold goes up. DXY inverse correlation usually. Usually DXY goes down and Q goes up. Usually. It's supposed to be opposite, but I don't see that much correlation that often, but you can. $9.30. So we are definitely going to be waiting, right? Because there's nothing here to trade, really. Look at the opening range gap. I think we've already reached 50% of org. Yeah, we just tapped 50% org. So Tuesday's low, overlapping with org. We just tapped back in. Respected it pretty nicely. Let's see what happens if this wick gets overlapped or... So we destroyed this wick. Expected to continue higher, depending on how this closes. Let's let this opening range kind of play out. Analysis Euro USD. Okay, I can do one quickly. Okay. Yesterday we were bullish until the daily fair value gap. DXY looks bearish. It's bullish. Euro USD looks bullish to me. Bearish entry created. Yeah, it's just too early for me to even think about doing anything right now. You just gotta wait. How do you determine daily bias? Well, I use a couple of things. I use weekly profiles, daily closures, premium discount, all the highs and lows, the PD array matrix, the imbalances, SMT, turtle soup NAS 100. I mean, sure, I'll check. Why not? That doesn't look like a turtle soup to me, brother. Damn, we're going. Looks like we might come up with a high. Now you could short this high or from the daily fair value gap. So that would be Wednesday's high. Why did I change my bias? Because now now DXY is bearish. Look at DXY, right? DXY traded into the bearish fair value gap now. Before we were bullish because, well, DXY was going to go up into the fair value gap. Now that we reached and displaced from it, you got to be bearish. You got to expect this low to get taken. All right, no more other charts. Let's focus on this. So we tapped into 50% of the org, right? Daily fair value gap high, the old fair value gap high. So I'm referring to this fair value gap high. Opening range gap filled. Yes, it has. Oh yeah, this is org high. And we took out the buy side here. And why do I not have ES open? And is there an SMT? There is no SMT there. Took out the buy side there. You always gotta look at DXY, brother. Hola, what's up, Real Education? What's up, C3? Still accumulating? Yeah, it's early. It's been 4 minutes since the open. High, better than Tanya. That's data highs it took out. Why is that data highs? Can I ask you? I don't know what data highs is, to be honest. I don't remember. I don't think ICT taught data highs. Kumar, look at what? Oh, gold. I just looked at gold. Did something crazy happen? That was your first partial we talked about. This live busting. What's up, Robbie? Holy shit, 67 people. More news at 10 a.m. Yeah, we'll be waiting most likely. 8:30 news, highest point from the unemployment claims. But isn't there higher points right here? Like, I don't get it. What's the data high? We're just waiting. It's too early to even decide anything. And we could just chop, we have red folder news. We could simply engineer liquidity both sides. Still finish short data highs. What's data high? Ashley Price. Girl's name's Ashley. At 8:30 when it shot up, just another PDA. Yeah, but what makes this a data high? Like, just, you mean buy side? Like, we took out buy side? I get, okay, there's your first fair value gap forming after 9:30. We mark that out. So the news, yeah, but what makes it a data high? 10 a.m. PMI. Crude oil at 11. Interesting. So we might actually have good price action. Going into lunch, PMI on head. Yeah. Well, we're waiting. Let's see, does this fair value gap form from news? I don't know how to explain it. Oh, it's just an. Oh, when you say data, you mean like news data. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant like this price data. Okay, okay, I see. You get it, because people who shorted this, their stop loss would be there, so I get it. It's the liquidity engineered from data. But is that an ICT concept? Where'd you guys learn that from? I've heard people say it, but like I've never. You shorted gold, 2520 up to 2153, 2520. Man himself, T trade. Interesting. I mean, to me, it's just buy side. Like, it's just there's a lot of liquidity up there. Is the way I would see it. Might come all the way to Wednesday's high. It's relative equal highs here. I see talks about it on and off. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That makes sense. I would understand that there's gonna be a lot of liquidity resting above. Yo, 66 people in the live. Holy shit. What's up, everyone here? Rambo Raul PMO. What is that, bro? So it looks like we're taking out the buy side. Right. So we're trading up into these newly opening gaps. Wednesday's highs over here. Buy sides over there. Right, all the damage was done here. None of the damage was done here. So congrats on trading live and going your channel. Thank you, brother. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing this. Low-key bottom side SMT. Gatie gaining weight. I wish, bro. I'm trying to gain weight. I don't think I gained any though. I've been the same weight for a couple months now. I gotta start eating more. I wish, bro. I'm trying to get to like 185 pounds, 190 pounds. That's a long way from where I am now, ain't gonna lie. I used to be 185. It was nice. I was living life. Felt like a beast. First time here, great knowledge. I watch your shows all the time. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, brother. How are you, bro? I'm good. Gonna watch this equal highs get taken. Right? First fair value gap at 9:30 is right there. So always mark that. We'll just refer back to it. We took out the buy side now. No, we didn't. I'm tripping. Which firm do you trade with? Top Step. They're my favorite. Damn, we are going. Tesla's probably Surge, huh? Fuck that, man. I was so patient, bro. And then it just goes to 230. That would have been a bank check, bro. That would have been a fat bank check. Daily City? Yeah, it hasn't hit yet. Nice pop. I don't think we're getting manipulation lower. Are you funded? I'm funded on 3 accounts right now. These are my 3 funded accounts. Balance is currently 59, 50, and 62. And I have 2 combines I'm trying to pass at the same time. 150 points in 9 minutes. Yeah, crazy, bro. All right, we took out the buy side. Oh, gaining in views. That's funny. The other guy talking about my weight. I'm gonna try and completed 0.85 to try that don't release. Also, we have my after news. Bullish or bearish? I want to see if we can get up into Wednesday's high, which is the daily fair value gap. So currently bullish. I was bullish. Why did it move so quick? 9:30 opening. Very simple. Don't you think so? I'm gonna try to manipulate it. Yeah, it doesn't have to manipulate lower. You're right. It does not have to. Do you use macro times? Of course. The correct macro times. The only macro times that exist. Not those made up ones that people post on Twitter and pretend it's a macro time. I don't even know what a macro is. Oh no. How can people have, how are there people out there that have different macro times than ICT's macros when he's the person who even introduced what a macro is? It doesn't make sense. No sell-side manipulation? I mean, it happened. 8:30 manipulation, 9:30 distribution, right? That's one of the most common things to see. I guess we didn't remember it a little bit early, but we accumulated, we manipulated, and we distributed those, right? Smart money longs. I know, there was like 10 people, bro. Now there's 64. I feel like a fucking king. Blue London High becomes our bullish breaker. Not yet. I wouldn't say this is a breaker yet. I mean, this would be your breaker, right? Low, high, low, low, high, high. Fair value, yeah, breaker block, 15 minutes. We talk about 4 macros in the last hour. What are they? I know just 3. Honestly, bro, that is the one thing I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like, so the entire hour is known as a macro, as the power hour, not the rejection block. I'm king. X45 that changed the max we discovered about watch and more trade from 5 years ago. Yeah, that's bullshit, bro. That is 100% bullshit. In fact, I could probably find you a clip of ICT in the 2024 mentorship saying that that's bullshit. I mean, if you want to use it, go for it. I'm just gonna let you know that is not the ICT macros. That's Zeusy macros, if you want to call it. And if it works, and then it works. But it's not an ICT macro. I think the last macros are, it's like every 15 minutes, Mohammed, I think. I know the last, like, I think the last 15 minutes is a macro itself. And then yeah, I think it's every 15 minutes, bro, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest, I think that's what it is. Because I know 3 p.m., I think it's every 9:15, 10:15, 11. Yeah, those are 2 macros from ICT, yeah. I think it is. You can watch for the SMR times. I'm good, brother. I'm good. Those are 100% made up macros from Zuzi. If he did thousands of backtests, Hydra's macros is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life, bro. I do not approve. He made those macros up himself. Now, I'm not going to say they don't work. If he went and backtested thousands of trades and found that those times deliver his setup, okay, nice. I didn't do that backtest. I backtested the ICT macros, 950 to 1010, 1050 to 1110. Those are the macros I backtested. Usually the closest I see trade to him because I see don't okay. All I'm gonna say is, bro, those are not ICT macros. ICT has made it very, 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 very clear about what times are his macros because he gets a lot of questions about macros. Everyone thinks it's something else. Those are not ICT macros. I'm not saying they don't work. I wonder if 945 945 is not a macro, guys. Not an ICT macro, at least. Not an ICT macro. And those time cycles, that's not an ICT concept. Quarterly theory is not an ICT concept. Candle range theory, it's not an ICT. I'm not saying they don't work. I'm not going to argue with who it doesn't work. It's BS. No, I'm just going to tell you, ICT did not make those concepts. Those are not ICT concepts. Those are made up from other people. That's all I can say. Counter radius is open high close. Yeah, it is. But CRT. Yeah. I mean, out of all the stuff that's made up, at least CRT has some value. Because it will work. It's just for the wrong reasons. In my opinion. Like, that's not how you want to view. You don't want to view price action in that lens, in my personal opinion. What is an ICT macro? ICT macros are 10 minutes before every hour close and every hour open. So 9:50 to 10, 10. Everything working in the right time? Exactly, time first. Took out the high there. News just popped. Was there 9:45 news? I don't remember that. Oh, PMI, final services PMI. Yeah, it won't do much. Exactly, bro. Time is first always. At least we can all agree on that. Tell me, of course, Romeo. I see 2024. Yeah. No, Romeo has been proven to scam people. Just a little pop orange folder. Yeah. So we almost have the opening range here. Creating a 50-minute bullish fair value gap. Now we could use this to target Wednesday's high, which is the daily fair value gap. But we'll see. I don't know Romeo to have ever shown proper trades. I have seen people expose him for faking executions and faking statements. Can you show me how to find buys? I'm a little confused. Sure. Actually, let me not do that. Let's go to the daily chart. What do you see on the daily chart? Ah, those. What do you see? What do you see? I'll tell you what I see. The most big things that I see: the daily fair value gap and these equal lows right here. That's literally all you need for buys in this one. Only Kane and Lanto and JCap both there approved. Yeah, I can't really speak on those. I haven't seen. I've seen Kane's thing. I've seen Lanto every now and then. And JCap has posted a lot of proof. Yes, so JCap has a lot of proof that I have seen. I don't use YM. YM SMT is like, it's not really a confluence for me. I see these equal lows, and I see the daily fair value gap. Go to the 4-hour chart. You can transpose those levels even more. You can see we have equal lows over here. We have a daily fair value gap level, and a pretty big imbalance here and here, and we're in a deep discount. So I'm bullish. That's it. It can be as simple as that. And if price goes down the entire day, well, you journal it and you learn. Simple. It's fun to see whenever ICT made a lot of money improved by firm, they say it's affiliated like Kane. They're saying like Kane was affiliated, yeah. I mean, yo, shout out to him though. That guy did amazing. I hope they pay him out because the payout was approved, but it hasn't been paid out yet, right? So, are they really gonna pay out 2 million? They be making money like that? I don't know. I feel like wouldn't you expect Apex to make like how much would you expect them to make every year? Like, are they making more than 2 million a year? How much do you think they're making every year? They'd have to be making like a lot of freaking money to give one person 2 million. You know? If they're gonna give one person 2 million, like, damn, they must be making like 2 million. If they're gonna give one guy 2 million, then damn, like how much are they gonna be making every year? Appreciate you, Solomon. Yeah, I'm gonna be here live every day, bro. You know I'm doing there, just full port accounts. Very true. So you think that are you on funded? Yes, I'm on the funded. Oh wait, yes I am. This is on the wrong account. What is this? I'm on my funded. I'm always if I'm live, guys, I'm always trading my funded. Unless I say I'm not on the funded. Real account. I'm on these accounts right here. So you see 50K Express, 3 funded accounts, and then I have 2 combines as well. I'm trade copying all 5 of these accounts on my second monitor. The reason I don't put them on my first monitor is because I must have given them 1 million resets alone. That's funny as fuck. Because TradingView chart just looks cleaner. I don't want to put on the top step chart, but I'll show you guys the trades and executions like always. I mean, I'm still gonna trade here, but we'll see. So we're consolidating. What's the difference between Combine and Express? Combine is the challenge account. Express is the funded account. Very simple. So 15-minute fair value gap's forming. As of right now, I'd probably look for confirmation to long this 15-minute fair value gap with the breaker here, simply targeting Wednesday's high. Trading requires premium. You don't need the most expensive one though. You can get the cheap one, but yeah, if you want live data, you got to get that deal. I just get the cheapest one. I think it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be waiting for 10. I mean, there's nothing here for me. Have you heard of Apex not giving payouts? Yeah, sometimes they deny people, but usually people broke the rules. Like I've never heard it and someone didn't like break a rule. You know, usually they like did something that they didn't know. They're like, oh, this is bullshit, but they did something like trade news one time, or if you follow the rules, they'll pay you out. That goes for all of the big three features firms. What rules did they break? Sometimes they trade news, or like apparently you're not allowed to like add positions or like pyramid in yeah, lots of pyramid on Apex. What's the difference between Apex really does numbers? They must have crazy numbers then, bro, because 10K is like 100 DOL's account. They give leverage account. So wait, so yo, let's just do the math, yo. How much do you guys? Let's just say hypothetically speaking, bro, every month there's like what, 100,000 accounts blown? No way, it's 100,000, bro. It's less. Like, how many do they have in their Discord? They don't even have that much in their Discord. Like, how many? They probably have like they made 150 mil a year at least. That's what you think? Damn. So I guess the 2 mil is nothing. No, I don't understand. They don't give 2 mil account. They don't give a 2 mil live account. Yeah, it's too much. They paid previous month 70 mil. Oh, so they paid out 70 mil last month. In South Africa, you can trade news on our prop firm. That's sick. I've always wondered how much those firms make. Yeah, I wonder, bro. I wonder. They got a shit ton of money. Damn. I wonder how much Top Step makes. This is not 2 million. This is like 20K with 100x leverage. Exactly. But I don't like Apex. I can't beat them. I don't like Apex either. I don't like the trailing drawdown. I like to hold runners. I like to get big trades. And sometimes those trades reverse. Yeah, that's my. I'm targeting yesterday's high as well right now. They risk 20K. Yeah, yeah, exactly. 10% risk. Yeah, I'm targeting Wednesday's high as well. I want to see if we form a 50-minute fair value gap here that we could potentially use to long off of. So hopefully news goes down. We keep chopping till then. We can trade the 10 a.m. open low high close. Remember, this is the first fair value gap that we still not have tapped in. First fair value gap right there, so we cannot forget that. And we just wait. We're waiting till 10. It's pre-NFP, right? So we're not gonna force anything. If we're gonna take something, it's gonna be like honestly, this 15-minute fair value gap gets tapped in. And that's about it. If not, we'll wait for like 10:50, maybe 70 views right now. Yeah, do we actually have 70 people in here? Is that shit for real? Or is my shit bugging? I think that's the most I've had, no? So still waiting. So 9:50 macro. I wouldn't expect it to do much when there's 10 a.m. news, but it could deliver. So when I say Wednesday's high, right? This is my drawn liquidity. Currently, we're like 80 points from there. Drop a like for the works, mate. We are 70. Let's fucking go, man. Looking boring. Yeah, there's news at 10. Let's give it some time. 9:30 is important if it's OY. Yes, it's the first inefficiency that forms at regular trading hours. I mean, how could I explain this? The 931 FEG? There's no 931 FEG. It's 935. The reason it's important is because the algorithm very often, I don't know the percentage, but for now, you can just take it as very, very often will refer back to this inefficiency, and sometimes multiple times through the day. and you can frame trade ideas off of it. If you've been following the live, or if you've been following my 2024 notes that I posted in the Discord, a lot of notes have this reference to the 2023 fair value gap. A lot of the time you get like trades that, whether it's an inversion, whether it becomes a reclaimed fair value gap, whether it just taps in and goes right away. It's an algorithmic reference point. Very nicely, very nice. Similar to the opening range gap. If bearish buys play out today, around here could be an area to short. I'd say Wednesday's high. I'm pretty bullish until we tap into the daily. How much time do you trade? I only trade from 9:30 to 11. Sometimes if I'm in a trade, I'll hold it to 12. Usually I don't enter at 11. And if I don't trade in the AM, I'll look at the PM. But I don't like trading PM as much. For PM, my model's like very specific and it just doesn't form that much. But when it does, I'll take it. Oh no, I was probably thinking yeah, so not after 9:30. Yeah, so it can't be the 9:30 FEG. So if there was one right here, you can't use it because you have to see it on regular trading hours. So if you toggle regular trading hours, no FEG, right? But there's an FEG right here, hasn't been tapped into yet. So I think we can definitely go lower. That's one reason to go lower. I struggle to trade PM. Well, don't trade PM though. Or if you want to, and that's your time, then well, you have to see what's happening, improve nonetheless. It's forming a volume imbalance there. This price range is balanced. That's a volume imbalance. And you have your fair value gap right here, and your breaker overlapping with the fair value gap. On the 15-minute chart. Wednesday's high is my current draw on liquidity. I want to see if we can get up into there. That's where I think price is going to go as of right now. 10 a.m. news is coming. Along the 1823 should have held above that high. Now FOMO might killing me is to re-enter. We have news in 3 minutes, and honestly, it could go either way. It could also do not. It's PMI. Is PMI? What is the news exactly? Services PMI. So yeah, lunch actually might be pretty good because the crude oil inventories. Now that's a pretty good volatility. The actual candle itself at 11 sometimes is not insane, but the volatility. SMT's at highs, maybe. Tesla's at 230, man. Imagine we held that shit. I gotta stop looking though, otherwise I'm gonna get distracted. That would have been so much more money. My girl would be very proud. An extra full. I don't even want to do the math. We tapped into a 50-minute fair value gap on yes at 9:30. I didn't even realize. You could have longed that, I guess. So right here. Get off the order block. 9:58. Do you prefer PM or AM? AM, 100%. 100% AM session. What's your age? I'm 21. You know what's weird? I had a dream that I was telling people I was 19. That's what I was dreaming about. Anyway, the gold trade failed. You would have taken your first partial there, and then you would have got stopped out. What is your bias? You're 21. I'm looking for Wednesday's high. Yeah, right. I'm 21, right? My birthday's in December, so 22. I look older than you. Shit, bro. It's a beard. You're 21. What are you saying? So, news in 1 minute. We'll have our opening range. We tapped the 5-minute fair value gap over here. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. There's a fair value gap over there. Oh, this fair value gap? Yeah. You could have traded that. 21 is still broke. I know, that sucks, bro. We gotta lock the fuck in, guys, before we're like 50. With the same age, you turn 21 in June, and 20 in the same boat. Yeah, man. We gotta lock the fuck in, guys. Guys, well, I gotta get rich together, bro. Yeah, that's it, bro. I'm making it my goal. I'm gonna have the richest YouTube chat ever. But you know what motivates me? Do you guys know that guy on Twitter? His name is Patrick Weiland or something. Patrick Wieland or something like that. Do you guys know that guy? $19. Yo, guys, we're gonna be the richest. Okay, it looks like we're going straight up to the daily fair value gap. He touched me once. Locked the fuck in. Yes, sir. Patrick. Yeah, that guy, bro. That guy loves to stir up drama. He like tells himself that he's the best day trader on YouTube or Twitter or something. All I'm gonna say is, bro, I don't want to hate on anyone, but if that's the competition, bro, then I'm coming for the number one spot, bro. Because come on, bro, I don't know, both flag, bro. What the fuck's going on? You know, if that guy's number one, holy shit, bro. I don't. I think we can do that shit. We could all be number one, in my opinion. See this guy trading like bull flags and stuff. I hear this guy saying like, looking like it's going up here, gonna go long. What? Why? Just because it's going up right now? Like, what type of analysis is that, bro? This guy doesn't know what's up. I mean, he's making money. Good for him. I'll tell you that much. He is making money. 70 viewers. Let's go. Yo, we're coming for that number one day trader spot on YouTube. Don't get it twisted. I will be there. I'll be live streaming every single day on YouTube. And if he's number one, well, he's gonna have to be number two one day. I think we can definitely get there. I mean, it's gonna take a while. I guess I'm pretty behind. But let's see. So Wednesday's high, like I said, the drawn liquidity is pretty close. It's not a bad place to short from. We are gonna have an SMT there. Yeah, I like seeing ICT traders live too. I'm like the same boat as you. Get rid of the opening range gap. Although you can still use the opening range gap. Okay, one day's high is gonna be met. So we were right about that. Oh God, please like bro's live stream. Thank you, brother. Jeez, I hate when does this without filling me in. I mean, there were a couple ways to get in here. For me, it's not really the best. By the way, to those who said the 950 macro doesn't play, come on now. Can you even make this up? Can you even make this up, bro? 945 macro, my ass. 950 though. Liquidity sweep, 949, 950. Spools towards liquidity. Very nice. Just click the line and click one PX. You could even do it like this. I should probably invest in that. Doing them so. I appreciate you, Sonny. YM is going down. I don't really trade YM. I don't even look at YM personally. I like to compare ES. Gatie manipulated price to prove his point. Yeah, guys, I knew 950 macro. I coded this shit. You think most of your viewers? I think it's like right now, if I look at the analytics, I think it's like 50% India, 30% US, and then the other, or it's like 40% India, 40% US, and then like scattered around the world for 20%. Now, this fair value gap is deep. It could tap in here and then take out Wednesday's high. That could be your trade. That's not my trade. The risk to reward is awful. I would never take this trade, but I would expect this Wednesday high to get taken. From Italy, what's up, my brother? India from Chicago, UK. Yo, you guys are lit, bro. Everyone's just typing in shit. 70 viewers. Already have 200 views, it says. I fucking love you guys. Belgium. Belgium is nice. I think my uncle lives in Belgium. Well, I'm in Canada, guys. UK. Yo, UK people in here. What time is it in the UK? It's like, yo, New York, California, my man. I'm actually visiting California in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. 3 p.m. Nice. 3 p.m. is a good time to trade. South Africa, Portugal. Hey, my girl's Portuguese. Nice. Where are you going? Shit, I don't know. Let me check. Israel, Morocco, Afghanistan, Pennsylvania. Remember, it's me, Goosebumps. I remember you, Goosebumps. We're gonna meet one day for sure, bro. I'll meet everyone, bro. Fuck it. When you're the number one day trader on YouTube, you can do anything. I'm from Antarctica. Anyone West Coast waking up at 6 is rough, dude. I know. I'm gonna start having to trade in freaking like 6 a.m. when I'm in all the way from South Africa. My man, what's up, brother? Yo, I know there's a lot of South African love towards ICT, bro. I rate it. Those guys know what's up, man. They don't fuck around with the bull flags and shit. Bro, bull flag has to be one of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Zimbabwe? Yes, Bando. My Zimbabwe lover. SMT in that fair value gap right now. This could send us higher towards Wednesday's high. You still get to trade before going to work. That's pretty sick. Let's see if ES taps into this fair value gap. I don't think there's a really good way to enter this trade. I don't think there's a really good way to get in here. The 50, like this would be just a scalp. I wouldn't take this on my funded. But Wednesday's high is right there. 1 million payout. I'd probably do it before, bro. 1 million. That's crazy. Long what? This fair value gap. I wouldn't take this trade. But if you ask me, we're so close to Wednesday's high. I would really expect us to go there. Manipulation lower than go higher, but that was my DOL. Yeah, that was my DOL too. I don't think we can come into this 15-minute fair value gap. So let's just be patient here. If price just keeps going up, then it is what it is, you know? You got to sit out. Yeah, it looks like we're going to take out these highs and Wednesday's high. Maybe next two candles, you get like big candles going through. No trade? I mean, it's only 10:06. I wouldn't mind seeing some shorts from the daily fair value gap, but it's going to be hard to frame, so it's a way for some structure. My bias was bullish until Wednesday's high. Yeah, I'm bullish until Wednesday's high. Could come tap into Thursday's low as well. That's possible, right? Then short, I'm gonna need some structure. Right? I can't just switch bias just because we took Wednesday's high, right? So I'm bullish until Wednesday's high because of the structure and what's happened. I can't just switch to bearish just because we took Wednesday's high. I have to see something. So I'd have to wait. Gotta bounce for work. First time on your channel, you sure track more. Appreciate you, brother. Get some money today, people. Trading in college and pay natural. How much your ICT will do 3 hours of homework. Trust me, I know. That's when I started ICT as well. I was in college. Not easy. Okay, so we have SMT at previous day high. So that is interesting. If we get a bearish breaker here, we could potentially look for shorts. Because we do have the SMT with previous day high. And the data low hasn't been taken. 15-minute volume imbalance? Right here. Looking to see if we get a bearish breaker. Thing is, like, we're forming a 5-minute. There's a lot. It's not ideal. Like, see how we've expanded so much? Could we undo all this? Possible. I just like the volatility on NQ more. And the micros. I like how the micros work out. I guess ES is weaker in this case, so maybe it would be better. Yeah, 10 a.m. candle doesn't even have a low. Like, you know this is going to come down here. There's literally no low on this candle. It's going to go down there. I can say with great confidence, probably 90% of the time, I'd say. That's a rough estimate, though, just based on what I've seen. Dow Jones. It's tradable. I don't see why someone would, though, when you have NASDAQ, NES. So, if we can get a breaker here, inverse this fair value gap. So if we get a market structure shift fair value gap, basically, I would not mind taking a short. This 10 a.m. is a drawn liquidity. This fair value gap can be targeted. 15-minute fair value gap. I don't mind taking a short from the daily fair value gap. That I do not. That I do not. I would not mind this. See if we get the inversion. See if we get the change of state of delivery. Okay. Looks like it's forming. This would be your breaker. I kind of want to see the market structure shift, or I want to see a fair value gap form. We got the breaker. I'm not gonna mark the breaker. Just know that there's a breaker. Yeah, we didn't get a fair value gap. See, we got to be a little patient. We tapped into the 15-second fair value gap there. We did tap into the order block. That's an order block now. Immediate rebalance on the 1 minute time frame. And it looks pretty good. This looks like it's gonna dump from what I'm seeing on the 15-second, and but I need to see a fair value gap form. It's kind of like that's like my one confluence. I want to see a fair value gap form in my favor. Now there was one on the 15-second. Looks like we're gonna switch sell side here. Smart money reversal. Did my stream just end? Are we live? Is everything good? Is live still good? Yep. Okay. I thought I got a notification. Okay, we good. So waiting for some structure here. So far, looks not bad. Need to see if we can get a fair value gap here. Scanning the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes. We did get the inversion. I don't mind taking the inversion. All right. See if we can get a fill on this inversion. Really clean. This was a nice smart money reversal. We got the breaker. We got the inversion. And I'll take this fair value gap if it forms on the 2 minute time frame. We have the same entry stop loss. Let's see. It's better retrace. It looks good. It does look good. I'm going 2 contracts on my combine. I'm gonna fill myself in right there, guys. Filling myself right there. 1092 with my stop loss. All right, let's see. 19102. 25. Entered 2 micros on my funded. ES is weaker. You're correct. Looks pretty good. So where can you target? Yeah, 950 low. You can target the 50-minute fair value gap here. There's a couple things. We did come below 10 a.m. there, so that's interesting. Tapped into the fair value gap. I think the 2 minute, yeah, we just tapped into the 2 minute fair value gap there. I think my stop loss is good here. Yeah, I like my stop loss. All right, let's see how this goes. Could I have gotten a tighter stop loss? I think the stop loss is as good as it gets. I mean, you could have it like there. 1097. So what would I want to see? I want to see these 2 down close candles act as a bearish order block. So displacement through these lows. Nice reaction. Yeah, not bad. Show the money. Sure. Doesn't really matter to me. No, I don't want to show the money. I'll show the execution money after. I'll show you the money on this account. So this is my actual funded. This one is a combine. This one is a funded plus 2 combine. So 5 accounts is what I'm trading with 2 micros. The reason I don't want to show the money is because I don't want to look at the money. I want to look at the candles. And it's going to kind of distract me. I know myself. We took out that low. That could be a partial for some people. That's too low for me though. Yeah. Gonna be a little more patient here. We mark up the 15-minute fair value gap here. So it's in between the new day opening gaps here. Could be your first partial. Negative 1.5. Taking a partial at the new day opening gap. So we did form that as an order block, kind of. I'm watching this low on ES. It's gonna probably take out the low and maybe form an SMT. Wait a minute. Why's my fill so... Was my fill just that bad? Oh, I filled myself, I remember. What's the spread in top steps? Pretty good. Can you show your chart settings? I will show my chart settings after the trade, yeah. I think we formed a 3-minute, yeah. So we did form a 3-minute fair value gap. I wouldn't want to see it go in there. I'd want to see it inverse this one and use this. So far, it's not inversing this one. So let's see. I'd want to see this 3-minute fair value. I know this is getting kind of messy here with all the things here. We have the same strategy? Maybe. Tapped into the order block there. I would want to see this just go lower. Well, obviously. But there is a 3-minute fair value gap there. Yeah, I can give you the annotations. This can become a propulsion block right here if we displace aggressively. So let's see. If this don't work, we are cooked. Why? There's gonna be more trades, brother. We just tapped into the 3-minute fair value gap. I don't want to see that reject price. Because that's the thing. Nah, bro. You don't have to win every trade. Right? If we keep taking trades like this, we'll be fine, bro. Just gotta manage your risk, right? Taking long earlier than short. That's good. I did think price was gonna come up here, so we could have taken a long, but I didn't want to go counter bias today. Why short? Daily fair value gap, SMT. What's your accuracy? Right now it's like 50%, I'd say exactly. Why short? Yeah, SMT at the daily fair value gap. It's good enough for me. 10 a.m. open high low close. 10 a.m. rallied. You see a bullish 2022 setup? I don't know about that. I don't see it. You only need 70 ticks. Well, let's see. This will determine. 3-minute fair value gap was tapped in there. I want to see this inverse. I want to see that inverse. I focus on the candles, guys. Don't worry about the P&L. Dumpski, please. You need to risk enough, like risk low enough so that if you lose, you're not worried, right? I'm not worried if I lose. I'm still in the game. I'll take a trade tomorrow. Maybe take another trade. I took partial. Yeah, this would have been a good partial right here. I didn't get the best fill. Like you just partial out the, but not really. Taking quite a bit some time. Is there a 4-minute? Yeah, we tapped into the 4 minutes. 4-minute in. Wow, 4-minute looks really good actually. Nope, no longer looks that good. 5-minute fair value gap. We just tapped into the 5-minute. I mean, are we just gonna keep going higher into the 5-minute? Okay, we just tapped into the 5-minute. So let's see. It's pretty much like your last. Really, you can put your stop loss here. If we inverse this, now we will dump. Maybe. Would you buy between 18,970 and 18,950? No. Not really. I'll take a partial there though. So far, not a good reaction. So this order block tapped in right there, tapped into the breaker and your OTE. I'd want to see this go down aggressively now. Undo this. That's your OTE entry. We tapped into the order block. 1.27 looks pretty good. Let's see. It's a lot of drawdown right now. Pretty close to the stop loss. Stop loss safe. Yeah, I really wouldn't want to see it go any higher than that. Really, your stop loss could be here, I guess, in hindsight. I hope the manipulation is not too long. Well, doesn't look good right now. We came below 10 a.m. and started pumping. I didn't even take out any sell side. So probably a stop out here. Yep, we are stopped out. So losing trade, guys. So I don't think I'll take another one on my funded. But maybe on this account, I'll pick another one. This combine. Let's see. So we tapped into OTE there. I guess, yeah. It was just a retracement. Although it formed really nicely with the SMT in the previous day high at the daily fair value. That was an A+ trade. I would take that trade again. Still could go lower. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I put on full risk for my combine. I put on full risk for my funded there. So I'm not going to take another trade on my funded. Unless something with like literally like the lowest risk forms. But I wouldn't mind taking another trade here. We'll see. We might get an SMT at the highs here. I thought about 18,970 and 18,950 levels to buy. 18,970. I don't know. I don't really trade like that. So I don't like, is that a support level for you or something? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, that was a strong rejection. I mean, we tapped into the rejection block there. And dog 28 August, maybe. Let's see what happens here. We're just gonna wait and see now. Can you explain about a PD array? You're not stopped out? Well, could still play out. It definitely could still play out. You wouldn't want to see this much. Like really, it shouldn't go that high. It's probably gonna take the high. Tapped into Wednesday's high one more time. Can you make a video on chart saying all the annotations? Yes, at the wick. It's probably gonna take out the high, brother. And there's gonna be an SMT there. And I'll probably short this again, guys. Same exact setup. This time we're gonna have an SMT here. So I'll probably take the exact same trade if it forms. This was really nice. I really liked what happened right here. This is an A+ trade for me. I would take that trade again every time. See if we can get into Thursday's low. Yeah, I can make a video. I have a lot of things like saved. I don't know what is SMT. I see a lot. It's a divergence. So you see this? Look at my left chart and look at my right chart. There's a divergence. One went higher, one went lower. Now it could break. It's only in a 1 minute time frame. But I want to see if this gets respected. I'd expect it to go lower. It is what it is, brother. Yep, that was a good trade. I would take that trade again. Every time. I would take the trade every time. This loss doesn't affect my psychology at all. Tapped into Thursday's low there. Also, 50% of the daily fair value gap. tapped in it. Oh, no, we did not. That's not tripping. That's way higher. No more SMT. So it looks like ES is going to likely trade into the, right? That's probably what's happening here is losses. But do we have to check SMT 1 minute only for today? No, you can use any time frame. ES might come into the daily fair value gap. So I guess, you know what? It wasn't really A plus because ideally, like if you're trading ES, right? ES hasn't even tapped into the daily fair value gap. That's still kind of the drawn liquidity, I guess. But I guess we'll see. I would have at least expected it to go to the volume imbalance. We came. Look at that wick. Like that was a really nice trade we took, and just undo the entire move. Interesting, very interesting actually. I'll put that in the journal. Yep. If you journal, then it's a part of success. If you don't journal and you just leave, well, then it's not a part of any success. So we entered that trade. It was 10-10. Well, we entered here. To be fair, we also didn't get the best entry, but we did nothing this week. This week, what the fuck is going on? We did nothing this week? What do you mean? We did nothing this week. What does that mean? Yeah, if anything, everything was there. It happens, bro. I think the drawn liquidity was just higher, right? I think ES just wants to go to the daily fair value gap. Daily fair value gap on ES. Simple. I think that's where price is going now because this shouldn't have failed. If it was going to go lower, this would have worked, but it was just never going to go lower. It was coded to go higher. Higher where? Most likely the daily fair value gap on ES. That's okay. You got to stay locked in. I know exactly. I want to see that, but it's not going there. Exactly. Journaling and managing your risk will make everything better. Oh, I took a full risk loss there though, so that's weird. Not okay. Why, bro? Why is it weird? Old me would trade anything or everything? Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Me too. And we got stopped out. And 21. So yeah, full loss there. That's okay. 2 micros short. There's no risk. We managed to reduce the risk a little bit. I mean, if we put it at the high, like we went here, we could have, in hindsight, we could have, for example, yeah, not really. It would have closed there. This could have been a way. They're so cocky. Yeah, that's okay, bro. There was nothing wrong. The drawn liquidity was wrong, brother. Could be a second stage distribution long. I wouldn't mind taking this long off the 5-minute fair value gap on yes, targeting the daily fair value gap. You think sport betting is better? I mean, if you think that's true, then you gotta go, bro. It's not for you. You can't frame one loss on your entire journey, brother. How much was your stop loss? How much money? It was 200. So we're minus 195 on the accounts. What would be the reason you got stopped? The drawn liquidity was just wrong. In my opinion, yeah, it was just drawn liquidity was just wrong. Yeah, they will. It's okay. I'm just here for me, bro, and whoever wants to be here. So it doesn't really bother me. So 5-minute fair value gap here on yes. I wouldn't mind taking a really low risk buy here if it comes here. Simply targeting the daily fair value gap. Let's see. Let's just watch for now. You gotta stay locked in, guys. It's about improving. It's not about winning. It's about improving. Hard time frame PDRA. We use the daily SIBI and previous day high. So let's see what happens here. For time, we were looking at 10 a.m. open, high, low, close. We entered on a fair value gap. Confluences. There was an order block. There was a breaker. There was everything in that trade. It was really nice. SMT inversion. Trade management, none. Just full stop loss observation. What I mean, John liquidity is wrong. I mean, yeah, this setup is only valid if price is going lower. It's predetermined, right? If you're trading on ICT, you know the algorithm is predetermined. It's coded to go to where liquidity is. It runs on liquidity. So you're drawing liquidity. If you think where is price gonna go, and you think it's lower, then yeah, this is a valid setup. But you can be wrong, which looks like we are, right? But let's see. It is also going to be harder because it's pre-NFP. Usually it's harder on pre-NFP. Let's see if this 5-minute fair value gap holds. I wouldn't mind taking the setup from the 5-minute, targeting daily fair value gap on yes. Being that we're close and this failed, I wouldn't mind that, but only if I can get like the lowest risk possible. 1 micro. Let's see. Let us see what happens here. What's up, Sergio? I lost this short right here. I'm gonna look to maybe enter this long on the idea that this short failed, retraced. We put in a low at 10 a.m. Just 10 a.m. open. And I think the John liquidity is daily fair value gap for yes. Initially, I shorted Wednesday's high, which formed really nicely. Like this was beautiful right here. This was so beautiful. But the fact that it failed, went below 10 a.m., failed. We had a chain to say delivery, bullish breaker, expansion, 5-minute fair value gap. Just tapped in. I'm gonna see how we react to this 5-minute fair value gap. You took a big L, shorted that too. That was an A+ short. I would take, I took a big L as well. I went full risk on that short. So but I might take this long on the 5-minute. I think it's really inspiring how we're all the same radar and trading and hoping on lives. Yeah, man. Lives are gonna be changed, bro. That's what I'm saying. I want to see a 5-second, 15-second breaker or something here that I can potentially long off of as a scalp, targeting this high as a partial and then daily fair value gap if I'm lucky. 10 a.m. candle. I think this is going to play out really nicely. Let's see. Yes, so far it's forming nice. I'm watching the 15-second time frame. We got the breaker on the 15-second time frame. You in? Nope, I'm watching. Nope, not in yet. No confirmation. You lost 2%, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. It was a good short. It was a good short. I had a feeling as soon as you said hi that you took that trade too. That was a good trade. I would take that trade every time. Wow, very nice candle. I'll probably take this 15-second fair value gap, I think, if it forms. Can we long from 5-minute BPR? Sure. This is just a bullish fair value gap. We are waiting. Go to the 30-second. We tapped into the 30-second. This is a 30-second bearish fair value gap. I want to see how we react. We get a 1-minute fair value gap here, I'll take it. If we long, we don't want to see price go lower. I wouldn't want to see this low get taken, yeah. If we form a bullish fair value gap off the 5-minute, which we haven't done. Could wait for the breaker. Yeah, could form a breaker here. We would take that instead. We just wait. I want conviction that this 5-minute fair value gap is going to hold. What's up, Warzen? How you been, brother? I'm gonna have to trade micro ES on this. Micro ES, each point is $5, right? So let's say I take a trade here. I'll take 3 micros on ES. 3 micros on ES. That's what I have to risk. Getting some back, yeah. I feel you, bro. I've been trying to battle drawdown as well. It's been tough. That was a really good short. Surprised it didn't play out, but I guess I was just wrong about the draw on liquidity, which is fine. 15-second here. Yeah, that you can use that as an order block. Yes, you can. It's pretty deep in a premium though, so I don't really focus on the order block. But yes, there is. What's up, Koala? How are you, my brother? You're in. Good luck, bro. Touch up, uphill motion, just supposed to get back to the top. Yeah, man. Trading when you're not in drawdown versus in drawdown is a big, big changer, especially for me. When I'm in drawdown, like every trade is just like way more emotional than if you're up. So I'm really trying to get that buffer for my account. It's my fault I'm in drawdown though. I was risking too much in the beginning stages of my funded. Like I was losing sometimes 350 in one day, which to me is too much. Usually I don't want to lose more than like 350 is a lot. I'm gonna try one more trade with like literally a left band you. For real? What did you do? Yeah, it's 5 minutes. Spending too much time. If it doesn't manipulate lower and then go higher, I won't. If it just goes up, I'm not gonna take it. Man, I got crying in the chat. I think he's. I think you're talking about Koala, bro. He literally just told me. Hey, Koala, what did you do, bro? Why are you guys trolling? Wait, I want to see the chats, bro. Wait, don't ban Koala, bro. Koala's my boy, bro. Let's get Koala out of there. Did you actually ban? Ah, you're back, bro. You're back. You're back in here, Koala. Do we take the sell side there? Equal lows. I want to see it get taken. Previous week low. Update. No update. Just waiting to see. Okay, we have an SMT here now. Oh, no SMT. We have an SMT here. I would not mind taking this if a setup forms. I would take it on. Yeah, thank you though. Yep. Me too. Me too. DS. Me too. But I put in my journal. I'm gonna review my journal again. But let's see. how this candle closes. Closing pretty nice. I want to see it close above this fair value gap here, which is OTE of this range. I want to see this wick respect. See, respect this wick. It was too early. I think the John liquidity was just wrong, in my opinion. But that's what we're here to see. Let's see, where does price go? Yeah, last macro could play out. We can get to the daily fair value gap maybe from there. I wouldn't mind taking a trade in the 1050 macro. Yesterday our win was from 1050 macro. Not that that matters, but are we really gonna chop that whole time though? I don't know. We'll see. Forming a rejection block here. This candle puts in the swing high. I might take this on the 15-second. If we inverse and form a 15-second bullish fair value gap here, I might take this. One micro. I have my order in. One micro in, guys. Let's see. Stop loss is right here. This is my last trade. Last trade of the day. Very small risk. I want to see if this 15-second setup holds. Brother, don't you work as well? Right now it's full time, but when November comes, I'll be working part time again. Let's see how this plays. So my stop loss is below 50% of this wick. 50%. See if it's 50%. So my stop loss is like right there. 1084. 1084. Let's see. This will be my last trade of the day. It's only one micro contract, so I'm risking like 20. Yeah, I already graduated from college, and I'm never going back. This shit looks like a loss. Because the 15-second setup failed. What's your major? I graduated in kinesiology, so like study of human exercise and human body. That's what I graduated with. I think we take the $30 loss here. And we call it. I live with my parents. Alright, yeah, we're done. SMT broke. No trade. Rejection block failed. We're just gonna watch the rest of these charts, see what happens. What a week. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna watch the rest of these charts. Let's see. Let's open the ES here. Damn, we are dumping. NFP week normal? Yes, very normal for NFP week. Unicorn in 1 hour forming NFP week. I might just make it a hard rule that I don't trade pre-NFP, regardless of red folder news, regardless of everything, because this seems to happen quite a bit. Yeah, honestly, I think the only lesson here is yeah, yeah, yeah. This is tough. Like, I don't want to say random. It's not random. It's just like this is. I can't predict this, and I think from now on, like, bro, we just hit TP1 from our short unicorn 1 hour. No, I think this is dead. This is looking pretty dead. And shorts, good luck. Good luck, brother. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, I think we'll just make it a rule that we just don't trade NFP, pre-NFP. I think that's just the best thing I can do. If I short, it's up. Yeah, you are right. Tough day, guys. Very tough day. It's part of the process, though. We're still alive. We have 800, or I think we have 800 drawdown. You chose wrong range on 1 minute. What do you mean? Learn from you? Thank you, brother. What are you referring to? It's 2024 notes, and they're in the Discord server. They're in the Discord server. M5 range took liquidity. Dumping to 81950 easy. 18950 maybe. I don't want to say random, but like, where did we dump off of? We didn't. We didn't reach the daily fair value gap on yes. We fell short a couple points. We fell short 7 points. TP hit, nice, bro. Monthly VWAP. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe we had the right idea. Just it's too hard to predict the market here. Big SMT, previous day high SMT. Yeah, I mean the SMT was here too though. Go to M5 and check range. We cleared buy side. That? Yeah, I mean that's where we shorted from originally. We shorted here. We took out the buy side. We shorted this. Failed. Came up. Double purge, I guess. Tough to predict, in my opinion. Yeah, it's pre-NFP. Very hard to predict when it consolidates. It consolidated here too. I'm not gonna try and predict. We don't think the first trade is wrong. Yeah, I don't think it's wrong. I would take that trade again. The thing is, I will say though, like this kind of happens a lot to me pre-NFP. So maybe we just avoid trading. This was our first TP right here. You guys remember the new day opening gap high? This fair value gap? That was my first TP. Let's see if it would have hit. This was first TP. I wonder. Well, I'd have to take one off here at the SMT. 949, right? You gotta take one off there. See you, Sarvan. Appreciate you for coming, brother. No, I don't think that's what it is, bro. I mean, we came back, tap Wednesday's high 3 times, broke down, didn't retrace, just kept dumping. This looks very manipulated to me. Like, you can't catch these moves, in my opinion. Sure, you could have went along here on the 950 macro. Why didn't we take this long, by the way? 950 macro, Wednesday high was drawn liquidity. Oh, 10 a.m. news, we wanted to wait, yeah. Yep. This is valid tenter. I don't think any entry is valid at this point, in my personal opinion. If I were to give someone my opinion, longer 950, it will boom from that's me. I mean, we'll see. I cashed and yes, it's really manipulated. Like this is like, yeah, it's very manipulated. We came into Thursday's low, rejected from there, fair value gap inversion. You could have played that trade this whole week. I mean, yesterday looks pretty good for me, but yes, this was tough. There's our TP1, 15-minute volume imbalance. That would have been our TP1. So let's put that in the journal. TP1 reached after another manipulation leg higher, tapping Thursday's daily low and rejecting from there. So we put that in the journal, right? So I took a short here. We had another manipulation leg. Where did we go? Thursday's low. What happened from there? We broke down. After taking that 1027 to 1050, we tapped in to my original TP1. So TP1 was M15 volume imbalance plus NDOG. So I'm putting that in my journal. Lessons, I think avoid pre-NFP from now. Too hard for me to predict. I invest in stocks.